Hi, I'm Nitai Deranja. I'm one of the teachers here at the Ananda College of Living Wisdom. I kind of teach a couple of different things, some of the philosophy, the religion courses, but also the Education for Life teacher training program. And I was asked today to talk about why do we have a College of Living Wisdom, and why not just go along with the existing opportunities that are out there in education. I had an interesting discussion today with one of our students, and she said that she was one of the winners in the current educational system. She always got good grades. She got into the best colleges, and she got scholarships and all the things that you do when you succeed in the current system. But then she said what happened was that she's now in her fourth career. I think maybe it's her fifth career, and that she's been doing these different things, but they haven't worked for her. They haven't brought her the sense of fulfillment and a sense of completion in herself. And coming here was that step for her to try to reclaim that. And I think it's a pattern that is very common in current education. People get trained to do a job, they get trained to go into a certain career, but what they don't get trained in, they don't get trained in what's the right step for them, what's the right career, what's the right, we might say, dharma for them. And it's not an accident that it happens. It's our current system we got off track. We got off track with education quite a long time ago. We started treating people like automatons. I think it might have happened back in the 10s and 20s, 1920s, when Henry Ford was doing such a great job with mass-producing cars, and people says, hey, if it works for cars, it should work for kids. So we started trying to mass-produce kids. We started cramming, 30, 40, I had 50 kids in one of my classes early in my life. And we have hundreds and thousands of people in the schools, and we think that we can just do it like an assembly line. We can, philosophy 10A, sociology 101B, English 13C, and somehow that creates education. It creates information exchange. And what you get is a lot of people graduating that have no sense of their connection to all this information they've been given. I had one girl talk about how it was like going through a rainstorm of information and facts that was so strong that you forgot who you were in the process. And I think those are the kind of things that are wrong with education today. Some people would say education lacks heart. Other people might say it lacks soul. However you want to phrase it, it lacks a connection with the inner person, with the outer experience that they're learning. And that's why we call this living wisdom. Wisdom, because there are key things that you can learn about life, how to make life work. Living, because it has to be recreated with each generation of students so that they are actually experiencing it from the inside out rather than from the outside in. So that's what we are specializing in here.